Hey there, so another strength workout for you guys. Again, building on from one a couple of weeks ago now. So, same as always, Sizzler, Flaming Torch. You can pick your level, whether you want to go up one, down one, or mix and match. It's completely up to you, all right? So, three sections today, A, B, and C. So, with section A, we've got some form of glute bridge with some form of frog pumps and wall sits. So when Charlie wants to move, we'll show you what they are. So scissors, you guys have glute bridges. So both feet on the floor, pushing your bums up and down. Okay, so we should be pretty familiar with that by now. Flaming and torch, you guys have a single leg version. So one leg can either cross over or you can hold it out straight in front, pushing up and down. In the brackets, we have your tempo again. So if you haven't seen this because you've missed it elsewhere, then Sizzlers, you have 2-2-2, so that means you're going to go 2 seconds up, 2-second hold at the top, and then 2 seconds down, but you'll have both feet on the floor. So that's your speed that you're now working at for the number of reps. And then Flaming and Torch, you guys have a 2-second up, 1 second hold in the middle, and a 2-second down. So that's with your single leg. So it's 2 seconds up, 1 second hold, and then 2 seconds down for your speed. So you'll be doing those per leg. So do all one leg first, then you'll swap over. Then you have frog pumps. So we're now just adding more to the last time we've done this. So that's soles of your feet together, knees will flare out, and then you push your bum up and down. Try and make the touch on the floor as minimal as possible, but controlling up and down, okay? So don't try and like get through it as quick as possible. And then from there, you all have wall sits, and it's a maximum hold. So you literally pop your back against the wall, hold at 90 degrees for as long as you can. And then once you obviously crumble down, you crumble down, and then you're done with that set. Then you can rest and go again, all right? Then you're on to section B.
Section B. Just for the wall sits, guys, if you don't have a wall available, then you can just squat and hold, all right? So just pop yourself into a squat position, hold that for your max, as if you would if you've got a wall. As I say, I know some people have got stuff on walls and can't obviously do walls. So, all right, section B, let's move on to that one. So this is a little bit more of an upper body focus. So you've all got some sort of version of push-ups. So again, you should be familiar with kneeling push-ups and normal push-ups. So if you're on your knees, hands just outside the shoulders, you'll press down, chest towards the floor. Just keep your elbows tucked in as much as you can, and go to where it feels comfortable. So you'll go down and up. Obviously, full push-ups, you'll lift the knees off the floor, you'll be on your feet, and you'll press down and up again. So again, you'll be quite familiar with those two by now. If you're going for the torch, slightly harder version, so you're going to go into a V push-up. So you'll pop yourself in your V position, so bum towards the ceiling. Then what you're going to do is you're going to drive down, so the head's going to shift forward. So it should place down on the floor just in front of your hands. You can see Jake there. He's pressing down, that's it. And then he's going to push and drive back towards the ceiling. So that will be your version of a V push-up, okay? So for those of you that would have done those a couple of weeks ago, the rep count has increased. So that's just what's going to make it harder for you. Okay, inchworms. So second exercise, inchworms. So you've all got inchworms. So you're going to, if you want to go for a slightly easier option, sizzlers, you can bend your knees, walk your hands out into your plank, and then you'll walk them back in. If you're going for the harder version, straight legs, so walk it out into that plank position. Just try not to let the hips sink when you come out into your plank. If you're a torch, then what you're going to do is you're going to walk out into your plank, you're going to go for a push-up, and then you're going to walk it back in. So yes, you'll add the push-up on the end to make your inchworm just a little bit harder. All right, so again, that one is for your reps. And the last one is either an elbow or a straight arm plank, again with a max hold. So if you're on your elbows, shoulders just over the elbows, keep your bums lifted slightly, squeeze bum, squeeze your core. And then if you're going for a straight arm plank, obviously on your hands, again, hands underneath the shoulders, same position, squeeze, hold. And again, you've got that for a max hold. All right, okay, section C.
Then with section C, it is completely core. So Sizzlers, the only difference you have is crunches, or we have variations of all. So exercise number 1, everyone has lying knee tucks. You just have different numbers of reps. So laying completely flat on the floor, and then from there you're going to tuck in both your knees and then try and reach over the top towards your toes and then go all the way back down. So you'll do that for your number of reps. Then we have crunches for sizzlers. So laying either flat or feet on the floor like so, then just crunching your shoulder blades up off the floor and then back down. So you'll do those for your rep sizzlers. Flaming, you have sit-ups. So you sit all the way up and then back down. And then torch, you guys also have sit-ups, but you're just doing slightly more reps than the flaming guys. Then the third and final exercise is a tabletop hold for the sizzlers. So lower back on the floor, legs up so they look like a table. And then you just hold that position for as long as you can. If you find it's too easy, then you just drift the knees away from your hips slightly. As long as you're maintaining the lower back on the floor, then we should be doing a good job. Flaming guys, you guys are going for a hollow top hold. You're going to maintain that tabletop position, but crunch up. Try and reach the hands towards your toes. Again, hold that position. And then torch, you guys have a V-sit hold. So actually you're going to bring your lower back up off the floor, reach towards your toes and hold those legs like a table still. And then hold for as long as you can. Then take a rest, then do more sets. All right, and then once you're done, just stretching today as your options. Let's have a nice little quick